8 hidden signs she secretly likes you. Psychology facts about female attraction most men miss. Psychology tips. There is no remedy for love but to love more. Henry David Thoreau. In the quiet ebb and flow of everyday life, amidst casual greetings and fleeting glances, something deeper often stirs. Invisible currents of attraction, curiosity, and unspoken emotions weave their way through moments, though they aren't always vocalized. These hidden feelings don't shout for attention. They linger in subtle gestures, in the language of the heart that goes unnoticed by many. Today, we're delving into a realm where attraction doesn't always appear with grand declarations or dramatic gestures. Instead, it often reveals itself in the softest, most understated ways. A quiet smile, a lingering look, or a gentle touch. These are the signs that most men overlook, but they're just as significant as the more obvious signs of affection. The truth is, attraction doesn't always come with fireworks. It can sneak up on you, soft and steady, often in moments when you least expect it. These signs might be hidden in plain sight, disguised in everyday interactions. But here's the secret. If you're attuned to the subtle cues, you'll start to notice when someone's heart is quietly, but surely reaching out to yours. In our noisy world, full of social media notifications, endless conversations, and bustling crowds, real emotions often go unheard. Yet, in the midst of all this noise, the most authentic feelings speak in whispers. If you can learn to tune into this quieter frequency, you'll hear when a woman's heart is trying to connect with yours. This understanding is not just poetic, but scientifically grounded. Studies in social psychology reveal that humans communicate far more through body language, eye contact, tone of voice, and the timing of interactions than they do with words alone. These are the unspoken signs of genuine connection, the true language of attraction. So let's step into this quieter realm. Let's uncover the hidden ways a woman might be telling you, I like you, even when she's not saying a word. Sign 1. The lingering look. It starts subtly. You're talking, laughing, or perhaps just standing nearby, and then you feel it. Her eyes linger on you, a second longer than what's considered ordinary. There's no obvious reason, but there's something undeniable about that gaze that pulls you in. It's not the quick glance you give to a stranger or a passerby. No, this is something different. It's deeper, it's warmer. Her gaze holds a silent question, a quiet admiration. It's like she's silently telling you, I see you. Psychologists argue that prolonged eye contact is far more than just a casual interaction. It's a powerful sign of intimacy and emotional openness. When someone locks eyes with you, especially during moments of silence or laughter, it's not just a look, it's a message, a desire to connect on a deeper level, beyond mere words. This type of eye contact reveals vulnerability, the willingness to let someone see a part of you, even if only for a fleeting moment. Think about it. How many times have you found someone staring at you longer than usual? Have you ever noticed that her eyes soften, almost as if they're trying to communicate something she isn't saying aloud? If you catch this look, it's likely a sign she's trying to tell you something. Psychology tips reveal that maintaining eye contact during meaningful moments can suggest a desire for a deeper emotional connection, a bond that's not simply surface level. She's letting you in piece by piece with every soft glance. So, here's the key. Don't ignore the power of eye contact. It's one of the clearest ways a woman shows interest without speaking a word. The next time you catch her eyes lingering on yours, pay attention. Is the look deeper, filled with curiosity? Does it linger in moments that feel special or intimate? If the answer is yes, you're likely on the receiving end of an unspoken message. Dating tips. Be present in those moments. Hold her gaze a bit longer. You might just find that you're the one she's silently choosing. Eye contact is a bridge to something more meaningful. It's a silent conversation, a way of saying, I want to know you, without ever uttering a word. So, next time you find yourself at the center of that lingering look, love advice tells you, embrace it. Because in her eyes, there's often a deeper truth waiting to be seen. Sign 2, the touch that says more. Touch is a language all its own, older than words, more instinctive than speech. It speaks directly to our most primal emotional selves. From a simple tap on the shoulder to the delicate brush of fingers during a handshake, touch has the power to convey what words can't. Think about the last time you shared a hug with someone you care about. The warmth, the reassurance, the bond. Touch carries emotions, trust, and connection. So when a woman touches you, whether it's an accidental brush of hands or a playful nudge, it's not random, it's deliberate. It's her way of reaching out to you, quietly telling you that she's comfortable with you. And trust me, that's not something she does lightly. The truth is, women don't just touch anyone. To most, touch is a form of vulnerability. When she initiates it, it's not about grand gestures, it's about comfort, safety, and an emotional connection that she feels. Whether it's a light tap on the shoulder during a laugh or a hand brushing yours as you pass by, those fleeting moments hold a significant meaning. It's like an unspoken bond that's being built, layer by layer, through the physical act of touch. This is where the psychology of attraction comes into play. You see, when a woman touches you, her body is sending a signal that she feels some level of trust and emotional safety. It's a delicate thing, this touch. It's not brash, it's subtle. And that subtlety, it speaks volumes. If she touches your arm or shoulders or rests her hand on your back as you walk through a door together, it's a sign. It's not just a casual gesture, it's her way of saying, I'm comfortable with you. I'm open to you. These small moments of physical contact are far more than just random actions. They're intimate gestures that convey her growing interest and affection. In fact, the more spontaneous the touch, the more telling it often is. If she's touching you without thinking, it's an indicator that she's becoming more relaxed, more trusting in your presence. So don't dismiss these moments. Don't brush them off as insignificant. When a woman touches you, notice it. Feel it in your skin, yes, but also feel it in your heart. There's meaning behind it. She's building a connection, one touch at a time. This is a crucial sign of attraction. If she didn't feel something for you, she wouldn't be reaching out in this way. Psychology tells us that touch activates parts of the brain tied to comfort, trust, and emotional bonding. It's a natural, instinctive way to connect with someone. Think about how you feel when someone you care about reaches out to you. It brings reassurance, a sense of warmth, of being cared for. When she touches you, even if it's just a brief hand on your arm, she's showing that she's thinking about you, that she's drawn to you. It's not just about physical contact, it's about the emotional impact that touch creates. Women are not just looking for physical attraction, they are looking for someone they can feel safe with, someone who can make them feel comfortable and understood. When she initiates that touch, it's not just a flirtation, it's a quiet, powerful message that she is emotionally invested. Touch is her way of testing the waters, of saying, I trust you enough to let you in. It's a gesture that says, I want more from this connection. Be aware, because when a woman touches you, it's often a sign that she's ready to take things to the next level. It's not just about attraction, it's about deepening the bond, building something real. So notice those small moments of touch. They're more than just fleeting interactions. They're a sign that she likes you, that she's intrigued by you, that she's emotionally engaged. The next time she touches your arm or brushes past you, don't just feel the physical sensation. Pay attention to the meaning behind it. Take it as a clear sign that she is attracted to you. You must understand that attraction isn't always obvious. It's hidden in the details, in the small, almost imperceptible moments that often go unnoticed. Those are the moments where emotional connection is made, where a woman subtly lets you know that she's into you. So, don't underestimate the power of touch. It might be small, but it's powerful. and it's one of the clearest signs that she secretly likes you. Keep your eyes and heart open to it, because these are the moments that could change everything. Sign 3. Laughter that mirrors yours. Let's dive into something that might not be so obvious at first: laughter. And not just any laughter, but the kind where she laughs at your jokes, even when they aren't all that funny. This is called mirror laughter, and it's a psychological phenomenon where people unconsciously mimic the behavior of those they feel a connection with. It's deeper than just sharing a moment of humor. It's about bonding, emotional chemistry, and showing interest. In today's fast-paced world, we often overlook the subtleties of human interaction. But if a woman laughs with you consistently, even at your corniest jokes, it's a sign that she feels comfortable, safe, and yes, attracted to you. It's not just about the joke you told, it's about the energy you both share. Psychologists have long studied this. Research published in Evolution and Human Behavior shows that women are more likely to laugh when they feel attracted to a man. And in Personality and Social Psychology Bulletin, similar findings suggest that laughter is more about emotional connection than humor itself. This mirror laughter creates a rhythm between the two of you, almost like a dance. It's a playful exchange that brings you closer. It feels effortless, natural, and genuine. She doesn't need to force the laugh. It flows freely, signaling that she's enjoying more than just your jokes. She's enjoying you. This is an important distinction to make because it means that her attraction to you isn't just superficial, it's rooted in the way you make her feel when you're around. Think of it like this: you're not just telling jokes, you're creating an atmosphere of emotional safety and connection. A modern stoic man understands this principle. He knows that true attraction comes from the energy you radiate, not just your words. The old stoic would say that how you carry yourself, how grounded and calm you are in the moment, speaks louder than any joke. That's the power of this subtle connection. Here's the takeaway. If you notice that she laughs with you often, even at the most mundane or simple things, you must take it seriously. It's not about the humor, it's about the emotional bond. This shared moment of laughter is a reflection of how she feels in your presence. It's a sign of attraction, yes, but also a signal that she values the dynamic between you two. And when you realize this, you gain power. You gain an understanding of how to navigate relationships with purpose and presence, just like the Stoic teachings emphasize. Remember, the laughter isn't just about the joke, it's about the connection you create. The more attuned you are to these signs, the more you'll understand the depths of attraction and emotional chemistry at play. A modern Stoic man doesn't just wait for the big dramatic signs. He watches closely, noticing these subtle yet profound moments of connection. And when you master this, when you truly understand it, you'll find yourself not just attracting women, but building deep, meaningful connections based on shared laughter, emotional safety, and respect. In the end, take this moment to reflect. What kind of energy do you bring into the room? A true Stoic doesn't chase attention. He simply becomes the center of it, quietly, confidently, through his presence. And that's the real secret. So take note, and don't let these signs slip by unnoticed. They are the markers of something deeper, something worth pursuing, something worth mastering. If you found this insightful, don't forget to like, share, and comment below. Share this with someone who could benefit from it. Also, hit that subscribe button for more valuable psychology tips. Remember, I am someone who attracts love and connection effortlessly. Comment below to affirm this mindset and join the conversation. Sign 4. The subtle mirroring of your actions. There's an unspoken connection that forms between two people when the chemistry is real. It's a subtle, almost invisible dance, one that aligns their energy and makes them feel in tune. One of the clearest signs that a woman is drawn to you is when she begins to mirror your movements and body language. This isn't a conscious attempt to mimic you, but a silent alignment of her energy with yours. It's more than just copying. It's a sign that she's emotionally in sync with you, feeling your vibe and reflecting it back in a natural way. You might notice that as you lean forward to tell a story, she does the same. Or perhaps when you cross your arms, she subtly mirrors that gesture moments later. These small shifts may seem insignificant, but they're incredibly revealing. They show a deeper emotional connection, one that goes beyond words. Psychologists have long studied the concept of mirroring, particularly in the context of attraction. It's a psychological response that happens when we feel drawn to someone. The act of mirroring is a powerful form of nonverbal communication, signaling that there's an emotional bond at play. When a woman mirrors your actions, she's showing that she's comfortable with you, trusts you, and is subconsciously aligning with your energy. This isn't something she consciously chooses to do. It's an automatic reaction that happens when she feels emotionally open to you. It's a way of saying, I'm on the same wavelength as you. We're connecting. This mirroring is not just a physical action, it's an emotional response. It's a sign that she feels an unspoken connection and a shared rhythm. You don't have to ask for it or even notice it immediately. But when it happens, it's a clear indication that she's interested in you, not just in a casual way, but on a deeper emotional level. This is the psychology of attraction in action, a subtle yet undeniable sign that she feels a genuine connection with you. So, the next time you catch her mirroring your gestures, pause and recognize the power of that moment. It's her silent way of saying, I'm present with you, I'm here, and I feel the connection too. Don't overlook these subtle signs of attraction. While the obvious gestures like compliments or flirtation might catch your attention, the small, unconscious acts of mirroring reveal a deeper layer of emotional intimacy. These tiny shifts in body language may not scream, I like you, but they carry a message that's just as powerful, if not more so. It's not about flashy declarations, it's about alignment. When a woman mirrors your actions, it means she's tuned into you. She's picking up on your vibe, and more importantly, she's responding to it. This mirroring behavior shows emotional intelligence and understanding. She's not just going through the motions, she's connecting with you on an intuitive level. The next time you find yourself in a conversation, pay attention to these small shifts. Is she leaning in when you do? Does she smile when you smile? These are signs that her interest in you runs deeper than you may have realized. It's a psychological signal that goes beyond words, telling you that she's engaged and invested in the interaction. As you reflect on these moments, understand this. Attraction isn't always loud and in your face. Sometimes the quietest signs are the most telling. The subtle mirroring of your actions may not make headlines, but it's an undeniable signal that the connection is real. It's her way of telling you, without saying a word, that she's here, she's present, and she feels the bond. And that, my friend, is a powerful sign of her attraction to you. Sign 5. The curiosity to know more about you. When it comes to understanding attraction, one of the most telling signs that a woman secretly likes you is her deep curiosity about your life. It might seem subtle at first, but when you start paying attention, you'll see how she asks about the deeper aspects of your life far beyond the usual small talk. She won't just ask about your favorite movie or the weather, those are just fillers. No, when a woman is genuinely attracted to you, she wants to know what makes you tick. She'll ask about your childhood, your dreams, your ambitions, and even your daily routines. She's curious about the things that shape your world and mold your identity. This curiosity goes beyond the surface. It's not about probing for secrets or digging into your past in an uncomfortable way. It's about building a connection with you on a level that's real and meaningful. She's interested in knowing what makes you who you are, and she wants to uncover the layers beneath the surface. For example, she might ask questions like, What was the hardest challenge you faced growing up? Or what would you do if you could live anywhere in the world? These are not just casual questions, they reveal her desire to connect with the real you. Her interest is more than just polite conversation. It's a way for her to understand you on a deeper level, to find out what truly matters to you. Think about it. When someone asks about your dreams and your goals, they're signaling that they want to be a part of that vision. She's not just interested in how you spend your weekends or what movies you watch. She's fascinated by the things that drive you, your passions, and your long term aspirations. When a woman asks about your past, it's not just idle curiosity. She wants to know the experiences that shaped who you are today. She's trying to understand your values, your challenges, and how you've grown. It's a deeper, more intentional type of question designed to reveal the core of who you are. And that's where the real magic happens. When a woman is genuinely invested in your past, present, and future, she's letting you know that she sees more in you than just the person in front of her. She wants to connect with your soul, understand your journey, and create something meaningful together. This kind of curiosity is a sign of emotional investment. She's not just asking because it's the next logical conversation topic. She's asking because she's genuinely interested in learning more about you. The questions might seem innocent at first, but they carry a weight. They are the breadcrumbs to a deeper emotional connection. She wants to know the story behind the person sitting across from her. If you notice a woman asking more meaningful, introspective questions, take it as a sign. It's not just casual chit chat, it's a reflection of her desire to connect with you on a deeper, more profound level. It shows she's looking beyond the superficial and that she sees something in you worth investing in. Remember, when a woman is curious about your inner world, it means she's seeing you for more than just what you present. She wants to know the real you, the version of you that you might not share with everyone. That's a clear sign that she's attracted to you in a way that goes beyond physical attraction. It's an emotional connection she's building. So the next time she dives into questions that go beyond the surface, recognize it for what it is. It's not just small talk, it's a sign that she's invested in getting to know you on a much deeper level. And this curiosity isn't just a fleeting interest, it's a key part of building something more meaningful between you two. When a woman is genuinely curious about you, you can be sure that she's looking to connect with you in ways that matter. She's interested in more than just the surface details. She's curious about your passions, your dreams, your fears, and your desires. And that, my friend, is one of the clearest signs that she's interested in something deeper than just a casual fling. This is your cue to open up, be real, and show her the person you truly are. If you're looking to attract women and develop meaningful relationships, this is one of the most important signals to recognize. Your genuine self is the key to unlocking her heart, and the deeper you connect, the stronger the bond will become. So don't let this sign slip by unnoticed. Embrace the moment and understand the power of being truly known and appreciated. That's when attraction grows, trust deepens, and meaningful connections flourish. If you found this valuable, comment below, and share it with someone who could benefit. Don't forget to subscribe for more insightful psychology tips. Comment to remember, I am more than just surface level connections. Sign 6, the way she remembers the little things. In a world where distractions are endless and attention spans are short, it's rare for anyone to truly pay attention to the small details of life. Yet, when a woman genuinely likes you, she does just that. It's not about impressing you with her memory, but about something deeper, an emotional investment that reveals how much she cares. When she recalls the little things you've said in passing, the seemingly insignificant details, you're seeing a reflection of how important you are to her. She remembers the book you mentioned wanting to read, the dream vacation you fantasized about, or the song that always lifts your mood. These aren't just random facts to her, they are treasures she keeps, and she brings them up because she wants you to know she's truly listening. This level of attention is not mere politeness. It's the sign of someone who is emotionally engaged. It's about more than just recalling words. It's about showing you that she is fully present in your shared world. She remembers the little things because she cares deeply about who you are and what matters to you. She may even bring these things up casually, perhaps without thinking much of it, but that's when you need to recognize the message beneath the surface. You matter to her. It's a signal that she's thinking about you, even when you're not there. As a modern Stoic, you understand that connection and strength lie in presence, not in distractions. So, when a woman remembers those little things, don't dismiss them as trivial. They're signs of emotional depth, reflection, and care, important pieces of a deeper connection. It shows that she isn't just living in the moment, but is thinking about the future, the possibilities, and the bond you share. Her ability to focus on the small details shows how much she values the moments with you. Because, in truth, that's what love and connection are built on, attention to the things that matter. Now, you might be tempted to write this off as coincidence or just a nice gesture, but don't. The reality is, a woman who values you will remember what matters to you without having to be reminded. These little things are not just cute, they're profound. They show you that she's emotionally available, thoughtful, and invested in building something more meaningful. The next time she brings up something small that you said, stop and consider it. It's more than just a passing remark. It's a message, a gesture, a window into her heart. These moments are the foundation of deeper emotional connections, and you must recognize their power. She's not just being polite, she's being genuine. As the old Stoic would tell you, it's the smallest things that often carry the greatest weight. The discipline to notice, the wisdom to understand, and the strength to respond with respect, these are the hallmarks of a true Stoic. When you are present in the moment, aware of the details, and reflective on their meaning, you can build something lasting and real. You don't need grand gestures to feel connected. Sometimes it's the quiet remembrance of a small detail that speaks volumes about how someone feels. So don't just notice the grand gestures. Pay attention to the little things. The way she remembers them is a clear sign of where her heart lies. She's not just speaking to you, she's telling you she sees you, she understands you, and she values what matters most to you. And when she does, it's up to you, as a modern Stoic, to recognize this gift and respond with gratitude, presence, and the same depth of connection that she's offering you. In the end, this is what makes relationships meaningful. It's not the big events or grand statements, it's the way you listen, the way you show up, and the way you acknowledge the little things that matter. And that, my friend, is the true power of emotional connection. Sign 7, the quiet but protective gestures. Actions speak louder than words, and when a woman is secretly drawn to you, her protection of you will show up in the most subtle but meaningful ways. It's not about sweeping gestures, but rather the small, caring actions she takes that reveal her growing affection. It might be something simple. She notices you've been working hard and offers to bring you a coffee, or reminds you to take a break when she sees you pushing yourself too much. Maybe when you're feeling down, she reaches out to check on you, offering support without hesitation or expecting anything in return. These aren't just polite acts, they're signs of something deeper, a reflection of her protective nature emerging. Psychologists have long understood that protection is one of the subconscious ways people form attachments. A woman who feels attracted to you will instinctively care about your well-being. This protective gesture isn't always loud or obvious, but it's a clear sign that she's emotionally connected to you. She may not express it with bold words, but her actions speak volumes. I care about your happiness. I want to make sure you're comfortable. I'm here for you. That's her way of showing she's invested in your life and that your comfort and happiness matter to her. These protective gestures are powerful because they reveal her attachment to you in a way that's natural and unforced. It's the kind of love that doesn't need to be loudly proclaimed, but rather demonstrated through consideration and care. It's the unspoken ways in which she makes sure you're looked after, and that's often a clear signal of her deeper feelings for you. When a woman takes the time to show that she's thinking about your well being without asking for anything in return, it goes beyond simple kindness. It's a reflection of emotional intimacy and a desire to ensure that you feel supported and cherished. Take note of these seemingly small actions as they reflect her feelings more powerfully than words ever could. It's not about her trying to impress you with grand gestures. It's about her quietly showing that she values your presence, that she wants you to feel cared for, and that her emotional connection with you runs deeper than just a passing attraction. Next time you notice these quiet, protective gestures, remember, they're more than just thoughtful acts. They are reflections of her heart, showing you how much she truly cares and how she's silently invested in your happiness and well being. When you recognize these signs, understand that they are not random or accidental. They are evidence of the emotional bond she's forming with you. You must pay attention and appreciate the depth of her connection, because these subtle moments of kindness are often the clearest indicators that a woman is quietly falling for you. So, if you notice these signs of protection, take them seriously. They might be the best love advice you can get. And remember, recognizing this type of behavior is not just about understanding her feelings, but also about ensuring you can match her level of emotional connection and support. In the world of love and dating, it's the small, quiet gestures that often hold the most weight. Don't ignore the protective actions, as they reveal a deeper layer of affection and attachment. These are not just casual acts, they are powerful signs of how much she cares. Keep an eye out for these signs, as they are more than just simple acts of kindness. They are her way of saying, I'm here for you, I'm invested in you, and I care about you more than you might realize. Sign 8, the shy smile. When your eyes meet. There's a magic in the shy smile that often goes unnoticed. It's subtle, unassuming, and yet it carries more weight than 1,000 words ever could. When your eyes lock with hers and you catch that brief, almost imperceptible smile, you are witnessing one of the most profound signs of attraction. It's not loud, it's not dramatic. It's the kind of smile that hints at something deeper, something that she might not even fully comprehend yet. This shy smile is her way of saying, I'm interested, but I'm not ready to admit it yet. There's a vulnerability in it, a soft acknowledgement of her feelings that she's not quite ready to share. It's a moment of hesitation, like a flower slowly blooming, not fully open, but revealing just enough to spark curiosity. And that, my friend, is exactly what makes it so powerful. It's honest without being overwhelming. It's gentle but profound. When a woman feels an attraction, this smile is her quiet way of reaching out, letting you know she's thinking about you without saying it outright. Psychologists explain this behavior as a subconscious way of expressing interest. The shy smile doesn't demand attention, and it doesn't expect anything in return. It's just a soft, vulnerable expression of attraction, one that's shared in a fleeting moment of connection. It's as though her heart is whispering, I like you. And while her mind may still be figuring out what that means, her body has already begun to communicate it. The shy smile is also about timing. It happens when your eyes meet across the room, when you're in the middle of an intimate conversation, or during a quiet, private moment. It's not about what's being said, but about what's being felt in the moment. Her gaze lingers just a bit longer than usual, and that soft smile follows, a sign that she's letting you in, even if just for a second. Now, don't overlook this moment. Don't let it slip by unnoticed. It's easy to miss because of how subtle it is, but it's an important clue that something deeper might be unfolding. This shy smile is not just a casual gesture. It's a piece of the puzzle in the complex language of attraction. It's an invitation to explore, to get closer, and to understand what lies beneath the surface. Remember, attraction doesn't always announce itself with fireworks. Sometimes it's quiet, subtle, and shy. This smile is one of those moments. It's her way of saying, I'm intrigued, I'm interested, and I'm still figuring it out. And as you continue to engage with her, you'll start to notice that these little signs, these quiet moments, will become more frequent and more meaningful. So the next time you catch that shy smile, take a moment to acknowledge it. It's more than just a friendly gesture. It's her way of showing you that despite her hesitations, she's drawn to you. And that, my friend, is a sign of genuine attraction, a sign that can lead to something deeper and more meaningful. When you understand the psychology behind these subtle signs, you become more attuned to what women are truly feeling. You start to see beyond the surface and recognize the hidden signals that point to real attraction. By learning to read these cues, you'll not only improve your ability to attract women, but you'll also be better equipped to build authentic relationships that align with your love psychology and relationship goals. To conclude, attraction often hides in the subtle moments: a lingering gaze, a light touch, or a shy smile. These signs may be quiet, but they speak volumes. The psychology behind these gestures reveals that connection runs deeper than words. So, the next time you're with a woman, don't just listen to her words, watch for the small cues. Pay attention to how she looks at you, how she mirrors your actions, and the little details she remembers. These are the signs that show genuine interest and emotional connection. If you found these tips valuable, don't forget to like, comment below, and share with someone who could benefit. Join the conversation and share your experiences with us. How have you noticed attraction in these subtle ways? Stay tuned for more insights and make sure to subscribe for more psychology tips.